So this is a list of all of the imports that are in this particular organization in eMarketing. So if you choose one of these imports, it will send an email to all the contacts in that import, even if they already existed in eMarketing. So as I said, we keep track of what contacts are in multiple imports. So if a contact exists in multiple imports, that will be tracked. All right. The third option, send to everyone, is self-explanatory. The fourth one is create a list of remaining contacts. So you can send out maybe a VIP email to a specific group of contacts, and then send out a regular email to the rest of your contacts. So that facilitates that. Using a save segment then, you can save segments as templates. So if you've got particularly complex rules or you've saved a seed list, you can use that as a template as a basis for creating a new segment. You can create a list of unselected contacts. So these are contacts who are not part of a segment that is already in this campaign. So this is handy for creating an exclusion list. So if you create a segment of people that you don't want to email, you can create a segment of those people and then create one of these segments to create a list of everyone else. All right. And then the two options, we've got two options to create a custom list. So creating a custom list simple lets you create a list based on information stored on their contact records. So if you have, as by example earlier on, if you wanted to send an email to all CEOs based in New York, you can do it using that option. And selecting that will give you, take you to a query builder screen where you can actually build a query to build that particular segment. Create a custom list advanced is a bit more advanced than the simple one, but this allows you to create segments based on the results of older campaigns. So if people have clicked on a particular link or opened your email or haven't opened your email, you can target those people even if it's a different campaign. So it doesn't necessarily have to be this one. Create a survey reminder email or reminder segment. So if you have sent an email with a survey link to a specific group of contacts, and you want all of those contacts, or as many of those contacts as you can, to fill in that survey, you can use this option to create a reminder segment of everyone who hasn't yet taken that survey. So it's a good way of following up with people who haven't yet taken that survey. All right. Then we've got a few segments based on campaign results. So we've got segments based on link clicks. So you can see a list there of all of the links that were in this particular campaign, and you can send a follow-up email to people if they have clicked on a particular link. So it's handy if someone has clicked on a particular product on your website, for example, you can follow up with those people. You can say, hey, we noticed you clicked on our product in our last campaign. If you buy that product or call us or whatever, we'll give you a 5% discount. All right, so it's handy for doing those kind of campaigns. All right, so there are the main options there. One option I want to show you here as well, actually, this is a fairly new feature, is the ability to do split testing. So you can create randomized segments of a certain number of contacts, say 500 contacts, and you can try out different design tweaks and different subject lines and things like that for those campaigns, and then you can try out those campaigns, send them out to little batches of contacts, and see which one gives you the best open rate and the best metrics for your campaign, the best kind of return for your campaign. And whichever one you choose, then just send that out to the rest of your contacts. So split testing segments let you do that. All right. So once you've done your segment, the next step is to broadcast it. So I'll just work one of these broadcasts very quickly. So in the broadcast, you give it a subject line, you specify the from address, the reply to address if you're replying, you select the message to send, you select the number of recipients. You have an alternative deployment link which you can use to put a copy or you use that on your website. So you can give your website visitors the ability to see what your email looks like. And there's a feature in eMarketing that lets you generate a newsletter assignment form that you can put on your website. So it generates like the first name, last name, email address field, whatever fields you want. You can put that as a chunk of HTML on your website basically and allow people to sign up for your email. One option I'm going to show you here very quickly is the ability to schedule your broadcast to go out at a future date or time. So if you want an email to go out next Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock and you know that you're going to be here next Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock, you're not going to be in the office, you can schedule the broadcast to go out at that time. So once you have your campaign sent out, as I said, the results are captured in real time. So we'll work with the results and analytics module. And you can see here on this screen, you can see the results of your active campaigns at a glance. So you can see how many emails are sent, opened, impressions or views of the email. So if someone opens an email 5 times, it counts as 5 towards that total. And the number of bounced, if there is a number of bounced emails. Alright, so let's work one of these campaigns. Before I do that actually, I want to show you something. I want to show you our new geomap functionality. So, as I said in my PowerPoint piece, we track where someone was in the world when they opened your email. So if I drill down on one of these clusters here, let's just drill down on the UK because it's quite busy. You can see, as I drill down, you can see exactly where someone was when they actually opened the email. So you can keep drilling down and drilling down and drilling down, and you can see exactly the kind of results that you can get here. So it's a really kind of cool feature. It even goes beyond the kind of big brother-ish ability to see if someone had opened your email. You can actually see where they were now when they opened your email. So it's very cool to kind of look at this after you send the campaign out to see where people were. All right. So let's work with your results for this campaign. All right. So this is the campaign dashboard. So here you can see the results of your campaign at a glance. You can see the number of emails sent, opened, unopened, opt-outs, referrals, and so on. If I scroll down, you can see the most popular URLs in your campaign. So you can see that what the top URL there got just over 2,000 click-throughs. On the right-hand side, we've got the campaign metrics pie chart. So you compare the opened email with the unopened email and the bounces. And you see the bounces segment there is actually, okay, selected, it's so small. You can see it's 206 contacts in this campaign actually bounced. So the list that these guys are using is actually very, very clean. All right. And then on the bottom half of the screen, of the right-hand side, we've got the bar graphs here that compare the opened, opt-outs, tell friends, URL clicks, and reported as spam. So you can see if I hover over here, that 31 people reported this email as spam. So those people will have been opted out automatically. All right. The metrics tab then is where you can drill down and get to the detail of these results. So you'll see on the left-hand side, we can filter these results by day, by week, by month, and by campaign, by segment, by broadcast, by link, and so on. Okay. So if I look at the results of this campaign by day, for example, you can see that I get the campaign results on a day-by-day basis. You can see most of the action on this campaign was on the 30th of September. And if you want to see who these people are, you can just click on the green icon at the end of the line, and you can see exactly who opened the email on that particular day. This is a great sales tool. I mean, if you send out a campaign and you see that someone's opened your email 10, 15, 20 times on a particular day or a particular week, then they're the kind of guys you'd call before kind of calling anyone else, basically. Because these are people who've shown interest in what you've sent. So they're the main features of eMarketing. So I'm just going to jump back to my PowerPoint to get to the surveys part. All right, so advanced surveys. So advanced surveys is kind of a partner product for eMarketing. The two products are integrated and kind of work well with each other. If you create an account on eMarketingSAAS.com, you will get access to advanced surveys automatically. So with advanced surveys, you can create functionally rich surveys, and I'll show you a demo survey in a few minutes just to show you what exactly you can do with advanced surveys. We have 18 question types. We've actually got more now. This presentation was kind of pre-approved about 3 weeks ago. We've added some new question types since then, so this list is growing the whole time. You can deploy via an email using eMarketing or another vendor if you want. You can deploy via a web link on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. You can pre-populate data, so you can add data to the URL of your email, or the URL of your survey, and that's passed into your survey results automatically. And we've got multilingual support, so you can design one survey, and you can add the translations for the questions and answers for those into your actual survey. So by putting an extra parameter on the survey URL, you can translate the survey on the fly if you have the translations in eMarketing or in advanced survey.